message is your ex is very unhappy where they are. Okay, this is the message I'm getting today. But they're pretending they don't even like you. They haven't moved on, all right? They are stuck. I feel they're very, very stuck. But the overwhelming energy is they're just pretending they don't care, all right? I want to see why they're doing this. Because the first few cards that came out is wherever they are, they're pretending to like the people they are with, but they're pretending to hate you. I know it's strong, but this is the message that I'm hearing to give to you today. They're people pleasing, they're masking every single time this person wakes up. It's a lie from beginning to end, okay? From the moment they open their eyes in the morning till the moment they go to bed, they are masking, they are lying. Wherever they've gone, there's an unexpected outcome here, okay? Things are not going the way they planned, so we're going to go into that deeper. I'm going to have a look for you. I'm going to get to the nitty-gritty today. I feel the nitty-gritty has to come out, so we will see. And also their soul dead. They're like a zombie. They're just going through the day, existing. And I'm hearing to say to you from Spirit that they keep saying to themselves, is this it? Is this it for the rest of my life? Okay. But I'm very, very curious today to find out why they are pretending and masking where they are and pretending they hate you. Okay. I'm hearing that there are people that you both know that you saw through people, okay? You said what had to be said, you spoke your truth, but this group of people your ex is connected into, or maybe one person, let me know in the comments, they really kicked off about this, okay? And it caused a lot of problems in your relationship. And I feel that your ex is keeping people happy, okay? What I want us to find out today is why they're doing it. Why? Has someone got a hold over them? Has somebody got a hold over them? One card, and then I'll go a little bit deeper. Has somebody got a hold? Yes, they have. It's a court card. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's possibly female energy, okay? But it is somebody who has got a hold of them, over them. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse can be an ex-partner. Okay, I'm going to throw it right out there for you. Somebody who maybe didn't want them, but wants to cause havoc. So we're going to go into this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper and then go through all those other things so that you'll know by the end of this reading, why are they pretending? You know, life's short. Life's short. That's what I'm hearing. Life is very, very short. To be unhappy when they had a perfectly good relationship with you but didn't have the balls to speak up. That's what I just heard. So I'll give these a shuffle just while I'm shuffling though. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you're all okay. Thanks for your support. I'm really, really grateful. If you'd like a reading, if you'd like my help, just click on the title of the video. Links are in the description box. Everything's on the website. Go check it out. All the readings I do. And also check out the $1 special offer that's up there at the moment. Right. Who is this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? It feels like an ex energy, maybe the mother of somebody's children or a mother figure, okay? Who doesn't want to let go, who wants to be calling the shots. This female energy is very powerful. It's a pentacle sign, so there is an element of finances here. Is somebody holding the purse strings? That's what I'm feeling, that somebody's got power over your ex, okay? Somebody has got power, but I do know very strongly that your ex doesn't want to be there. They don't want to be there, okay? But they're not seeing a way out at the moment. No, and at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So there are, you know, it's bad news in earthly matters. So there could be money problems, all right? There could be money problems, but it's definitely linked into more of a group, all right? There's more of a group. Yeah, your ex is feeling very vulnerable at the moment. They haven't got a lot of energy. Their energy's down, their strength is down. They feel very, very inadequate. Can you give me another couple of cards? Oh, that's out. Let's see, on this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Well, it's the same card. I've just shuffled it. Strength in the reverse again. This energy, this person, this situation they've connected into is draining them, okay? And I feel they've got to such a level of tiredness and exhaustion that they can't see a way out, that they're not able to move at the moment. Yeah, Six of Cups as well at the bottom of the deck. So it is somebody from your ex's past, all right? It's not a new person, and it's somebody I feel that you know, okay? Someone from childhood. Like I said, exes, that kind of energy. Why are they holding on? Why is this other energy holding on so much, please? Why are they holding on? Right, okay. I've got something to do with children, however old they are. You know, I've seen many, many times problems caused even if the children are in their 30s, okay? Because what I feel has been going on here is somebody is using somebody else to get at somebody else. I feel that your ex is frightened that they will lose access to something, okay, if they pull away from this situation they are now in. I also am hearing to say to you that there was a deal done, almost. Sounds like a deal with the devil to me. But there was a deal done that if they didn't re-involve themselves with you because you shone the light on what was really going on, then they could all still play happy families, okay? And I just don't feel your ex wants to lose that. Yeah, they're in the two of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. So they spend every day looking and thinking about you. You know, the flame still burns for you, but they are very resistant to change, okay? They are frightened. They're scared to make that move, okay? They're very, very scared. But anything else on this Queen of Pentacles, please? Yeah, she's a very, very restrictive energy. I'm going to say what I'm hearing. I feel that she's the sort of person that plays with people's feelings like a cat does with a mouse. You know, sometimes when a cat will let a mouse go, that's what I'm seeing, and then it sits there and the mouse thinks, I'm okay, and boom, the cat's back. Let me know in the comments, please, because I feel this female energy was never really out of your life completely, even if just on the sidelines or even just periodically, but you were always acutely aware that there was some unhealthy link here. All right, now like I said, I have got children. I've had 2 pages out, so there was a lot. what I'm hearing to say is there's a lot of people involved, and what this is telling me, like these court cards, is your ex always wanted other people's opinions before they followed what they really wanted to do. So in their heart and soul, they haven't got over you. They still miss you. They still care about you. They still want you. But they depend on other people's opinions, right? Which is where I feel the strength in reverse has come out twice now. They're weak. That they haven't got enough oomph of their own to say, actually, no, I don't care what you lot are actually on about. This is what I want to do. But in the midst of all of that, we've got this Queen of Pentacles who will either withdraw something from your ex, or it will make other relationships difficult. I hope this is making sense. Please let me know. This is what I'm channeling, that it'll just make everything very, very difficult. And I don't feel, with the strength twice in the reverse, that your ex has got the energy, okay? I'm still in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, the Tower, but it's in the reverse, okay? Your ex is resisting the change. Two of Wands in the reverse. They're resisting the change. They're trying to hold on to a situation that is built on quicksand. Now, for me, when the Tower comes out, even in the reverse, that Tower's still going down, all right? At some point, this situation will disintegrate. But I feel with that crossing, that other card, that this Queen of Pentacles character would cause an absolute ruckus if they thought your ex was even just talking to you. Even if you were passing the time of day. Because people do, exes can, you know, sometimes after a period of time, actually just have a conversation. But this Queen of Pentacles does not want you back on the scene. Why, please? Why? Give me more. Give me more. I said we're going into this. I want to really get... She doesn't want you back on the scene. Why? Because you're the Queen of Cups. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You are the Queen of Cups. Your energy, you're intuitive, you're psychic. You saw through it. You saw through the bullshit. You saw through the lies. You saw through the games. You know, you saw that this other person was very, very selfish, grabbing, lazy, and unstable. Okay? I think the Queen of Pentacles in that position with everything else has got some sort of personality thing going on. You're not welcome back because you are the Queen of Cups. You are kind, considerate, empathetic. There could have even been a mother figure who was jealous of how you were with maybe stepchildren even. Did you have a better relationship? But that is what is going down here today, okay? And that's the reason why, okay? That's the reason why. And I can see from the bottom of the deck, I've got the Ten of Swords. You were backstabbed big time. That's actually really sad to see your energy, Queen of Cups, crossed with bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. That's really sad. You know, people don't treat hard people the way sometimes they treat empaths. The Queen of Cups is an energy, your energy, of someone who's got a great deal of empathy, kindness and love. And as I say, would help anybody. You know, you'll go through life sprinkling fairy dust and love wherever you go. You know, children probably love you, pets, you probably absolutely animals. And there are some pretty horrible people, aren't there, when they put you in the Ten of Swords. You know, they badmouthed you, they criticised you, they talked about your reaction That's what I'm hearing. They talked about your reaction to everything that went on. You finally reacted and then they bad-mouthed you, okay? I think in the end you had no choice but to sever ties, all right? I still feel there's love between you and this person's energy I'm connected into today. I honestly do feel there's love. However, the Ten of Wands is underneath. It was exhausting, it was draining. I feel that with those two cards, you put all your energy, all your mental acumen, and also with the Queen of Cups, all your love into this. But in the end, this relationship had to end for you. It had to end for you. You were what's the word? Rediverted. You were diverted elsewhere, okay? Because your energy was totally drained. Because, yeah, underneath that is the glorious Nine of Swords. This caused you sleepless nights, anxiety, pain, or mental health issues. You know, raging anxiety. I feel that you were burnt out. You know, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, you were exhausted. I'm so sorry you went through this, okay? But also the Nine of Swords to me as well can mean a subject of gossip. I feel as part of you, as much as you care about this person still, that would not want to go back into that fray, all right? Would not want to go back, would not want to go back. Let's just see, why are they also pretending that, let me get this deck out right away. What are they hiding, please? What's hidden beneath the surface? The High Priestess. There are things yet for you to find out, but I do feel they will be revealed, okay? Yes, at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. Now, these for me linking in. The Hierophant in love can mean, if it's not going well, the relationship, that other people's opinions. Your ex is too tied into the conditioned mind. This is how we've always done it. This is how we always bake our bread. Or this is how, you know, they're not deviating. They're trapped in that. They're trapped in it. And also some lies. There's some dark family secrets I'm hearing. Yeah, I am. 10 of Cups. Yeah. Dysfunctional family. A family that, when they go out through the front door, you'd never know. But beneath that facade, there are a lot of issues, okay? A lot of issues. Okay, how do they feel at the moment, please? The ex at the moment with this deck. They're there, the King of Swords. They're not feeling, they're trying to think their way through it. Yeah, the King of Swords isn't someone who shows emotions, okay? It could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, not just Sun. Look at Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? Even North Node. I think we've just gone into the North Node, actually, of Aquarius. This person here does not feel, okay? And this is where the problem is. Your ex is analysing all of what we've just been talking about, and they're thinking, you know what, I can't make this work because of all of this, okay? But that tower will come down. It could be this month, but that tower will come down, all right? It will come down, yeah, I'll tell you why, because we've got the Three of Wands there. They will move away from this. They will move. Now, the Three of Wands for me is travel, but it's also a friend card who can help almost you find out, because you will do, what's really been kicking off here. You know, sometimes you'll hear something and it'll be a friend of a friend because they've heard something. I feel that energy's there for you as well. But yeah, they will move out of this. There you go, there's the Death card. That situation will come to an end. And I feel they will come back into you. Yeah, I've just got to cover the image up on YouTube, but there's the Star card, okay? You're their soulmate. The Star card in an X reading in the outcome is somebody who will come back in, because doesn't mean to say you've been through a lot, okay? You have been 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. You've been through a lot with this. A lot. But it's a very strong indicator that somebody will come back into your life who wants to heal the situation. Now, this can mean that you just have a good chat and your ex says, hey, you know what, you were right. They're an absolute pit of snakes, okay? But I do feel that will come in. Now, if we're going to use timing with the Star, for me, it is Aquarius energy. So it's sometime between the 20th of Jan to, I think it's about the 18th of Feb, okay? But I want to get you a card before I wrap this up. They just can't move on from you. They can't move on from you. Do you know why? Because they took the flipping easy option. They took the easy option, okay? They took the option of listening to what we've been chatting about today. They took the easy option. But sometimes there's some bonds, you know, that are never broken. And sometimes people don't reconcile. But there are some bonds that are never broken. And I believe it's only when we transition, rather like leaving the stage of life and all meet up again. I just feel that is this sort of energy card for you anyway. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Right, before we finish, your wishes are going to come true. Your dreams will be fulfilled. Go for it. I don't know what you're wishing for. And by wishing, I don't mean you think about it every second of the day, but you know when you're quiet and you have those 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you sort of daydream, okay, that's what's coming in, okay, it's coming for you. Anything else, please? Anything else? This is, I love this deck, it's just very clumsy, okay, there we go. Let's have a look. Wow, 8 of Wands. You've got big changes coming in, okay? Something's going to change very suddenly for you. Now, just quickly before I wrap this up, if you're wanting to move, it's a big yes. If you want a new house, it's a big yes. If you want a new job, it's a big yes. If you're talking to someone else on social media, it's a big yes. So, all in all for you today, even though the first part of this has been, I feel sadness for you because you're the Queen of Cups energy and it should never have happened, okay? It's very, very positive because you've also come out as the Empress, male or female. You're going to be comfortable. Whatever seeds you've been planting, whatever you've been doing, hang on in there, right? I know sometimes days are dark and you think this is, I promise you, the seeds that you plant in your mind and you return to, they will make manifest eventually, all right? And I can see the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but it's a different message this time. It's the resolution of any difficulties you've been going through. It's coming to an end, okay? There's going to be a weight lifted off your shoulders. And if you felt codependent with this ex, which happens because if they're the King of Swords, they use the silent treatment and stuff, okay, keep it brief, Keeley. But if you've been in that kind of codependent where you just couldn't shake something, it's over, all right? You're taking your power back. Yeah, there's the Fool. It's time for something really radically wonderful for you, okay? Begin a new adventure and trust yourself. And then I'm not sure. You get to decide what happens when this person comes back in. And they will, because the Six of Cups is here, okay? It's the return of people or romances, in a nutshell, from your past. The only thing with the Six of Cups to bear in mind is people remember events differently. Don't ever let go of what happened, okay? Sometimes people can remember things in a better or a worse light than how they actually occurred. And also sometimes the Six of Cups can mean people wanting to go back into a relationship exactly how it was before. Okay, so leave it with you. Take care. Love you loads, and just remember, you are amazing. Okay, absolutely amazing. I always say this, but if you sit down all day and do nothing, whatever you do, you're amazing. Don't let other people's beliefs, thoughts, conditions, whatever they project out, just know. And I'm saying this again because you are Queen of Cups energy. You need strong boundaries. It is not your responsibility to heal everybody. You are the most important person in this room right now. Okay, just you. Speak soon. Love you. Bye.